What we'll be demonstrating here today is TZO-GEO's geographically aware load balancing. TZO is a DNS-based company specializing in high availability, which is server monitoring, auto failover, load balancing, and today's demonstration will show the geographically based load balancing capabilities. What we're looking at here is the TZO control panel. You'll see the hierarchy here on the left-hand side. With all your DNS records, or your zone file, if you will. And today we'll be looking at specifically the TZO-GEO.com record that you see highlighted in yellow. We also see the designation of the G there, specifying that it is a geographically load balanced record. On the center of the screen, we see a number of IP addresses. We see a server and an IP address for Boston, for San Jose, and Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. We also see an outage here across the board a few minutes ago. Actually, if we go back in time a bit, we'll see a number of outages over the course of time. This is what a particular outage would look like, a little red hash mark, and a particular timestamp as to when that event took place. What we're going to do now is touch on the Manage tab. And you'll see the operating mode here, Intelligent Geographic Load Balancing. This is where you would control if you're a failover record or if it's a load balancing record. You see the force options for manual mode, your failover options, failover switchback, failover stayover, as well as your load balancing and geographic load balancing options. If we scroll down a bit, we'll see the actual server definitions, Boston, San Jose. You actually see the latitude, longitude definitions here, so you can pinpoint exactly where your servers reside. And down below here we also see a global map option. So this is our VTM, our virtual traffic manager. Allows you to drag and drop any servers around the globe. And we're not going to do that right now, but what we can demonstrate is the traffic and how the traffic is distributed across the three servers. So what we're going to do now is go to our Tools tab and use a feature here, show query results from outside DNS servers. And these are DNS servers all around the world. We'll do a check DNS here, and we'll see how this responds back to our three IP addresses that we have defined. We see Massachusetts going to Boston. We see Colorado going to San Jose, Illinois, Minnesota, Boston, Texas, Arizona, and New Zealand going back to San Jose, and Australia, Italy, England, Germany, Singapore, all finding Riyadh. Interesting. So what we're going to do now is, and another option, I don't think I started the server, so the report monitor here. So let's do that and fire that up. We see some traffic. Obviously a lot of traffic going to San Jose and Boston, and minor traffic here going to Riyadh. So what we're going to do is bring up our virtual traffic manager again, and we're going to, let's move some servers around here. So we're going to grab the Boston server. We're going to drop it right up there in the UK. Let's get a better picture and make sure put it in the right spot up there close to London. Save settings, and let's go and change the name of Boston over here to UK, and we'll do a save, and let's go see how that affects our worldwide DNS server list. So we'll do a check DNS and see how that changes our traffic distribution. Okay, everything in the States is now going to San Jose because Boston is no longer there. It's in the UK. And we see Italy, England, and Germany all going to the UK as well. Australia and Singapore still finding the Riyadh server. So let's go and make another change here. Go back to Manage. We'll bring up the VTM manager. And let's get a little bit of a better balance here. We'll take the Riyadh server, drop it in Australia. And again, we're going to get a better picture of that. this server here. Oh, let's put it in New South Wales. Save. And we see the lat long definitions change right there, and we'll give that a different definition so we can identify that. Save settings, and now we'll go back to show query results from outside DNS servers, and obviously we should get a very different, or at least a different picture here with the Riyadh and the UK traffic being sent to different locations. Okay, so we have New Zealand and Australia going to the Australia server, Singapore obviously, and we have Italy, England, and Germany all going to the UK server. So a very simple way to control traffic management and literally put your servers anywhere in the world you want. Let's see what our bar graph traffic might look like now. See if we can notice any patterns changing. Obviously, with that last change, San Jose's got a lot more traffic, so we see that right away. And obviously, moving Riyadh to Australia, we're getting a lot more traffic to the Australia server as well. Okay, let's do one more thing. The underpinnings within the geographic load balancing include the auto failover functionality. So what we're going to do here is kind of demonstrate that, and I'm just going to break the IP address here for San Jose, which would simulate an outage. And what we're doing for monitoring is we're doing a read, looking for this file, an HTTP read over port 80, looking for TZO-GEO.html. So I just broke that IP address, and we should see, or to simulate an outage, because I know there's nothing at that IP address and no server at all, much less the TZO-GEO.html file. So we should see an outage and potentially hear an outage, because in the monitoring tab I've got my text page or text address for my Verizon BlackBerry and my email address. So we should hear and see something already. Well, there's the outage. Okay, 8:44 p.m. That was the email that just came in, and that should cause even a very different view of our DNS server representation. You'd see all that San Jose traffic being redirected here. Check DNS. That was the text message that just came in, and sure enough, all of the states are going to the UK. So we should see a nice big spike in the traffic on our reports. Before we do that, let's go back to manage and bring that server back online. Fix that IP address 16 and save settings. So yeah, very simple but powerful way to manage not only your DNS but obviously your entire global traffic management. Let's see if we can see any updates on the report tabs here. Yeah, well, we saw San Jose go away, that's for sure, and we see the big spike here in the UK and the Australian traffic. So if we want to wait around long enough, we should see some San Jose traffic come back online here. For more information about TZO and TZO-HA and all the DNS capabilities, monitoring and server monitoring, failover, load balancing, and geographic load balancing, feel free to go to our website, www.tzoha.com or www.autofailover.com, or direct emails to sales@tzoha.com.